Hi, this is Sherry Veronica Usavia Alfredo Batson, 55 years old. He was the person who ran the rum stop at Lime Grove Lifestyle Center in Holtown, there in St. James. Now, I blogged about him maybe a week or so ago where it was reported that the rum stop is closed down for back rent. It is alleged that Usavia owes about $60,000 in rent, and he was trying to get the money together, but it didn't happen. And there is a whole long couple of paragraphs delineating how he was trying to get the money to pay and to keep afloat, but it didn't happen. Rum Stop closed its doors, whether voluntarily or not. It's gone. Okay, so what I'm saying now on WhatsApp, to me, I think women should know better. Women get together with someone like Batson and they try to tame guys, and they try to get a guy to sit on the couch and wait around and go to work and come home on time and don't use their phone or have their phones unlocked so that the female can look into the phone so that she can feel comfortable in the relationship. And that's not the way it is. It's not the way it is. You need to stop trying to emasculate men or males. You have to stop it. They're not cut out to be what you want them to be. Okay? Males are not cut out to be what females want them to be. They cannot be a female. You cannot turn them into something that you desire. Something that makes you feel good, something that you want to make you happy. It's not going to work like that. It never have, it never will. It's not going to work. I'm sick now of females sending me blogs about a man or a male saying what everything he has done, and what next few weeks, next few months, there's another one in the house on the couch. And he's going to do the same thing the last one day. You could as well stayed with the last one. You could as well stayed with the last one. It's not good. You cannot turn a male into a female. That happens in the womb. It happens in the womb. Once they're out, that's it. That's it. You need to understand how they move. And they're not moving the way you want them to move, but it doesn't mean that they're moving badly. You see, you got this thing all wrong. You got it all wrong. Just because a guy is behaving like a guy doesn't mean that he's wrong and he's doing something wrong and he's no good. Nah, he's just being a guy. He is just being a guy. And you have to come to terms with that. You birth them. You bring them into the world. They get bigger, stronger, and they're different. They're different than you are. Understand that. Understand it. Comprehend it. Overstand it. You're not going to get someone like Usavia Alfredo Batson to be a little can wearing, like washy man. What do you want him to be other than what he is? What do you want him to be other than what he is? He is him. He is he. He is who he is. He is who he is. You either defer to that or leave it alone. And whoever he's with is going to have to defer to that or leave it alone. There's nothing miraculous. There's nothing that is going to happen that hasn't happened before, or that is something, oh, I didn't expect that. No, whatever happens, you expect it. You expect it. Unless he were to get sick and, not in his right mind or whatever, to go down in age or whatever. That's different. But as long as he has his full faculties, as long as he is in charge of his life and he's healthy and he's moving around, you're going to try to tell him what to do. It can't work like that. It cannot work like that. Usavia Alfredo Batson, 55 years old, who ran the Rum Stop in Lime Grove, and that is now closed. If that is the case, close out other things that you had with him, close out whatever, you have to stop the bleed, you have to stop it. So just close it out and move on. I can say this because I understand it now. I can say it now because I understand it. I understand it perfectly well. I understand it very well now. You cannot turn a man into a woman. Okay? If they do it, let them do it on their own. If they want to do anything, let them decide what they're going to do, when they're going to do it, how they're going to do it, where they're going to do it. Let them decide for themselves. But as it stands, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Writing me complaining or saying he's this and that's not going to work. It's not going to work. The only thing that can work is for you to work on yourself. I know that when you leave Usavia, when you leave him, the fact that you picked him in the first place means you're probably going to pick someone else that is like him. You're probably going to pick someone that is very much like him. The person may have skills to fool you for longer. That's all it is. That's all. They fool you for a little bit longer. Oh, you saw the true Usavia in 6 months. Okay, the next person you'll see the true them in a year. And then the next one that comes along, it may take a couple weeks after a year. But it's just them getting better at skills that you cannot compete with. As a female, as a person that bring children into the world, we're different. Opposites don't attract. It's put that way so that the world is populated. It's a cruel joke, I think, but it's just the way the world is populated, and our bodies have been used for that purpose. Our bodies, our wombs, they inserted it in us, the female, for us to do that. But you have to be careful as a female. You have to be careful. And males, or if you want to be called a man, let the female know what time of day it is. Let them know, I'm doing this, but I'm not doing that. Let them know you're not ready for a child. Let them know you're not ready to settle down. Let them know you have them, but you're going to have someone else too. Let them know. I'm seeing you, but I want to see someone else. Someone else too. You don't have to lie. That's the only way a guy at this stage can upgrade what they're doing, is to stop with the lies. The only way forward for guys now is to cut out the lying, because there's nothing else that can be done. There isn't anything else that can be done. They are perfectly fine the way they are. Guys are perfectly fine the way they were created. They were created to be like what they are. They were created to be what they are. Stop trying to change them. And if there is a change, it has to be the guy just speaking the truth. I'm doing this. I'm going here. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Yeah, man. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for the favor. Thanks for everything you did yesterday, last night, whatever. But I'll see you in 2 weeks. Just be real. Just be real about it. And women, you have to deal with the real. You have to come out of the delusions and all the dreaming and all the romance and all the lovey-dovey stuff that you formulate in your mind, and you have to come to grips with reality. Usavia Alfredo Batson. This is Sherry Veronica.